receiving these letters saying like, I'm going to kill you, Bart Simpson.
Right, I'm going to kill you, Bart. Because, doesn't Lisa, doesn't she have a pen pal or something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something. Well, it starts with she has a pen.
She has a pen pal from some Asian country.
Yeah, like a repressed country or something. And Bart thinks that. Well, Bart's making fun of her.
Yes, and that's when he gets a letter.
Yeah, and he gets a letter written in like what appears to be blood, like, I'm going to kill you, Bart Simpson.
But that's not how it starts. It starts, they're on the couch,
Yeah.
they're watching TV.
Yeah, they're watching.
Itchy and Scratchy.
Oh.
And it's some Itchy and Scratchy episode.
That's a cartoon show they watch, right?
It's incredibly violent.
Oh, it's shockingly violent, and they think it's hilarious.
Because they always die, right? They always die.
The cat always dies. The cat always gets it really violently.
Somebody always gets chopped up to bits.
Yeah.
That's the cat, Itchy. Or is it Scratchy?
No, yeah. So Itchy is the cunning mouse who always kills Scratchy, who's the cat, and Bart and Lisa, they think it's absolutely hilarious. It's so disturbing.
So I remember they're watching the episode and something.
Yeah. So they're watching the episode, and Lisa's like totally cracking up, and Bart like isn't.
Yes, that's right. And Lisa is saying something like, Bart, that's really funny. Why aren't you laughing? And Bart's like full of gloom because he's depressed because somebody is trying to kill him.
Yeah. And so then the doorbell rings, and it's the mail.
And that's when Lisa gets the pen pal letter.
And Bart gets his death threat. And so he's opening this death threat, right? And everyone's so blasé about it. And then, the whole thing's shot like Cape Fear, right? So he'll be opening these letters, and it'll have like smash cuts and zooms, and like he'll open it, it'll be like, wham! You know, in the way that Cape Fear, like.
The second Cape Fear?
Yeah, the second one, the De Niro. So Bart will like open these letters, and it's like die Bart die, Bart die, and the music will come in like womp 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 womp. You know, like in the way that like.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah, the
Womp, 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 womp.
Womp 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 womp. Womp womp womp. Yeah, so it's that, and it's all them sitting there at this kitchen table, and it's like, die Bart, die, I'm gonna kill you Bart, die. And Bart sees one, and he's like, hang on a second, this one's written in pen. And Homer sees it, and Homer goes,
I wrote that one for this one time when Bart tattooed this on my butt.
and then he pulls down his pants, and tattooed on his butt are the words, why, oh. And so then the whole family laughs at him for like a weirdly long time. Like Marge, Lisa, and even the baby are like, ha. Anyway.
There's a court case.
Yeah, right, the court case. But before the court case, you see this scene, it's like someone writing on these letters in ketchup, and they're writing die Bart die, and it's a reveal, right? It's Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob.
Right, played by Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, so then he tastes. Hey, played by Kelsey Grammer. Yeah. so then he tastes.
Isn't Sideshow Bob the one with the hair?
Yeah, the hair. Right. So Sideshow Bob's like
A clown.
yeah, a clown. A clown gone wrong. A clown gone very, very wrong.
Okay, but I thought Mr. Burns and a fish? A fish with 3 eyeballs?
That's Blinky. But no, that's a whole other episode.
Yeah, Mr. Burns runs the nuclear power plant.
No, I know that, but I thought... Oh, never mind.
No, you're thinking of that episode where the Burns power plant is polluting Springfield River, but Burns doesn't try and kill Bart in that episode. Yeah, at least not in that episode.
Excellent, right?
Excellent.
And so he's writing letters. Sideshow Bob is writing letters.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
ketchup.
yeah. So he's writing these letters, and then he tastes one, like before we go to commercial, but he does it evilly. So it's like, you know. Oh.
And then he's on the stand.
Yeah. So then he's on the stand. But before the court case, you see these like menacing shots of Sideshow Bob doing these like anaerobic calisthenics, you know. So he's doing like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and anyway, that's where you see the tattoos.
Wait, what are the tattoos?
Yeah, that's where you see the tattoos because the Simpsons characters, they only have like 3 fingers, right?
Wait, is it really only 3?
Yeah, that seems.
Well, plus thumbs.
Oh, that's so weird. I didn't know that, but that's ignorance for you, right?
Yeah, right. So because he's only got 3 fingers, you see these tattoos, and they spell like L, U, and V, and like H, like yeah, they spell like H, and then like, I think it's from
Oh, that's from
Do the Right Thing. Yeah, but Do the Right Thing is also stealing from
Night of the Hunter.
Night of the Hunter. Yeah. So the villain in Night of the Hunter, right? He has like these tattoos that say like love and hate on his fists, you know.
Also Robert Mitchum.
Yeah, who's also Robert Mitchum, who plays De Niro's character in the original Cape Fear.
Wow.
There's only 2 things in this world: love and hate.
Yeah. So because he's only got 3 fingers, they spell like L-U-V and H-A-T, but I know that says hat, but they make it read hate with like a weird phonetic symbol. I don't know how they do it, but it reads love and hate, right?
So right after that montage, we see Sideshow Bob and he's in court.
Yes.
And he's charming. Everybody in court. Doesn't he have die tattooed on his chest?
Oh,
And isn't
yeah.
there some lady who's like, you have die tattooed on your chest? And Sideshow Bob's like, no, that's German. It says D. Bart D.
D Bart D. Yeah. So this lady in the jury box, right? She says, D Bart D. Well, anyone who knows German
That's
can't
right,
be.
anyone who knows German.
Yeah. Anyone who knows German couldn't be a bad man.
Anyone who speaks German, right?
Anyone who speaks German couldn't be a bad man.
Oh, the Bart the. It is so awesome.
Yeah. And so then the smarmy prosecutor gets up, right? And this schmarmy prosecutor, that's like a common Simpsons trope. And so he gets up and he's like, what are your feelings about Bart Simpson? You know? And then the prosecutor goes, is it not true that you repeatedly threatened to kill Bart Simpson? And Sideshow Bob's all like,
Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp who twice foiled my evil schemes and sent me to this urine-soaked hellhole.
we take objection to urine-soaked hellhole. We much prefer pea-soaked stinkhole. Sideshow Bob's all like,
Cheerfully withdrawn?
Hey. It's nothing. I just thought I heard something. Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp.
right.
Hellhole.
Yeah, okay.
So Sideshow Bob is free after that, and he's walking.
Yeah, so Sideshow Bob's like free and he's like walking out of jail.
Yeah, right, like paroled.
Yeah, right, like paroled. So So the Simpsons find out because they're sitting in the movie cinema, and again, it's like a spoof of a scene in Cape Fear. They're sitting in this movie cinema and they're watching a movie, and Sideshow Bob is sitting like a few rows in front of them, going like, he's got like this huge cigar and he's laughing really obnoxiously, like. You know, yeah, and then, but then it turns out like sitting in front of them with like an even bigger cigar and like laughing even more obnoxiously is like Homer. So he's sitting there like, and Sideshow Bob sees him and he goes,
Oh, now that's really just inappropriate.
yeah. Oh. Yeah.
And so, Sideshow Bob, what happens after that?
Yeah, so after that, they're like in the court case, and then they're in the cinemas, and then
I think, isn't there something to do with
yeah, so no, so that's later. So Marge sees them, right? Marge sees, yeah, so Marge sees Sideshow Bob, and so does Bart, and he goes like, it's you're the one who keeps sending me these threatening letters. And Sideshow Bob sees him and he turns around and he says, what does Sideshow Bob say? Do you remember what the dialogue is?
No.
So Marge sees Sideshow Bob and she says, stay away, stay away from our son. You know, I don't know how to do the voice. And then Sideshow Bob says, I know this is meant to be something, like it's meant to be some sort of grammatical thing where he says something and he's trying to say something else, but he says it wrong. It's like,
I mean, that sounds totally familiar.
yeah, it's really ominous. It's like, Oh!
Did you get it?
Oh! No. But I just remembered the whole first act is like, who's sending the letters, right? So like at one point, Lisa reckons she's worked it out. She reckons she knows who's sending the letters. She reckons it's Mo the bartender, because Mo's taking revenge for like all these prank calls that Bart's been sending in. So Lisa calls up Mo and Mo answers like, Mo's Tavern. And Lisa's all like, Mo, we know it's you! You're the one who keeps sending these threatening letters! And Mo's like, oh my goodness, all right! And he hangs up. And I think he gets it confused or something, because he goes out back, and then there are all these pandas, like these pandas that you were talking about, right? Like playing poker. Anyway, turns out Mo's been running this international panda smuggling ring, and so he runs out back and he says, guys, the gig's up, get out of here, on way. And then these pandas like run out of Mo's tavern like trailing poker chips.
Right.
Also, isn't there something like...
Come out!
Alright.
Come out!
I'm alright.
Get out here!
If I was gonna blow you away...
Shut up! Bag.
Poker soup.
Road atlas.
For where?
Whole country.
Thank you. Do you want to sit down?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Framingham.
Framingham? That's
Massachusetts.
What part of the state?
it's near Holliston, right?
Yeah, nearish. It's in the eastern part near I-90.
How did you come down?
I took. Well, I went over to Boston first.
How is Boston?
Oh, Boston is a mess.
How bad is it?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I have a sister.
I didn't see any women. I'm sorry. I just got there and I got out of there.
And then where to?
Well, I took the I-90 and then I cut over to 84. I was hearing rumors about some barricades near Bridgewater, so I cut over to 95 and took that down to Providence. Providence was deserted, weirdly. Not even a lot of bodies. Maybe there was some kind of evacuation. I don't know.
I think they were hit early, so maybe the government cleared people out.
Maybe. Sure, I guess. I just thought I should head up. I skirted up. I headed for Stanford.
Oh, my wife was in Stanford on a business trip. She just checked herself into like a hotel there when the whole place went under quarantine.
I'm sorry. I didn't actually go into Stanford. It was burned through. But there were definitely people in the area, and it seemed okay.
Oh, well, she was about yay high. She was fair haired.
I think it's important that we do this properly, okay?
Right.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Thanks. Do you want to go?
Don't you?
No. I'd rather give it a minute. You go.
Okay. Alright. H. Harrison, Maureen Harrison, Don Harrison, 64, 65. You're not going to open that?
I've got a really good memory. Trust me, I really do.
Holmes, Mel Holmes, 38. That's a woman. Kay, Tim Kapner, Lisa Kapner, and they have 2 sons. Paul, he's 5, and Noah, 7. Is it alright if I just look?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thanks. I just had to,
Of course.
L, Neely Larkin, 14. W, Miriam Westbrook, 36. And then this is kind of crazy because she was in California.
That's not crazy. People got out of California.
It's crazy, but she was my best friend since college. Celia Campanelli?
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
Do you want to go?
No, you. Go ahead.
D. DePaul, Elizabeth DePaul, 32, Cameron DePaul, 38, E. Arden Edwards, 22, I. Ingracia, Lou Ingracia, 39, Jack Ingracia, 12, Stuart Ingracia, 6, Tabby Ingracia, 8 months. L. Sarah Lewis, 39. Eric Shanker, 40, and Timothy Wald, 42.
No. Sorry.
Yep. Jenny?
Okay. B. Butler, Angela Butler, 71. Sharon Butler, 46. This is Boston. Richard Butler 52, C. Cohen, Muriel Cohen 17, Nina Cohen 19, Raoul Cohen 15, G. Garber, Mark Garber 37, Casey Martin 39, Paulo Martinez 50.
Wait a minute. Casey Martin.
Casey Martin.
I've got a Casey Martin.
He's got 6 foot brown hair.
Yeah, brown hair, tall, yes.
He's got glasses.
Glasses.
Glasses
yeah.
and brown eyes.
Glasses. I don't know about the eyes.
Lean, he's got a lean build.
Bethesda.
He's in Bethesda.
No, he's from Bethesda. Before that, DC, and then Scranton, Village, and then Belmont, a tiny town in Maine.
Fuck. Okay, that's not him.
He works for Johns Hopkins Hospital in records administration.
That's definitely not him. I haven't seen the guy in over a year, so I don't even know why he's on my list. Was that my 10? Do I have any more?
I can do more.
I wasn't counting.
No, I only have one left. 69. Charlie Barnard, my crazy uncle. Schlumpy, weird. I know you don't have him.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Sam?
H. Linda Hopkins, 52. S. Ginny or Virginia. Scott, 60.
That's it?
I come from a small town. I know about everybody else.
Oh, and we're also looking for...
We're also looking for Becca Wright, 12. You don't have her.
Oh. No.
I know. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so you're doing 10.
Isn't it 10?
Seems like last week or so, some people are cutting it back to 8. Mine are E. Evans, Peter Evans, 70, Estelle Evans, 48, Richard Kahn, sorry, that's K. Kahn Richard, 35, L. John Lewin, 37, S. Nolan Scott, 36.
Okay, wait just a second. I've got to write out a new book. I don't even know where the S's. Oh, okay.
Lilia Suarez, 38, Petra Suarez Evans, 2, Cynthia Warner, 52, Francis Warner, 22, and Noah Warner, 27.
No. Sorry.
No, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Hungry?
No, I'm alright. I'm good.
Do you?
Yes.
I'll get it. How long have you been moving?
Oh, about a month and a half. I've been stopping here and stopping there. Mainly, I've just been going. What about you guys?
I've been here for about a week. I'm from Baltimore. I was in Wilmington for about a month and then I was on the move for about 3 weeks.
I got here 4 days ago. Was in New York. And then I was my mother-in-law's in the Catskills. But I had to get out of there about 2 weeks ago.
I live here. Or I lived here. Oh no, I live here. Right, over there.
String cooled.
Thanks.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You came down from Stanford on the I-90?
No, I cut over to 84.
Richmond? What's that? Is that?
Nuclear. Yeah, at Waterford.
Where is that?
It's on the coast near, Mystic.
Wait, I don't know where. I just know the movie title. That.
Northeast corner, on the border with Rhode Island.
So that's how many miles from here?
It's 150 something. Oh,
But that's fine, right?
177 or 178. I'll check my atlas.
You weren't there.
No, I met people coming from the area.
They were there when it went up.
No, they were 20 miles away when it happened, but they ran into some people coming from the area who were in rough shape.
But that's fine, right?
Well, it depends on the weather, right? On the wind?
No, but over 150.
Oh. I heard 10. And then I heard 20. And then I heard 50. And then I heard 100. And then I heard 100 for like 100 million years. I just stay away when I know how.
186.
Right, so Waterford, we're fine. Yeah, we are. There are other plants a lot closer. Well, there are.
And then you cut over to 84. I was hearing about more barricades. The barricades continued till, I don't know actually. I cut the whole scene a really wide berth.
I heard the Pennsylvania. The whole of Pennsylvania. I heard that Illinois.
No, that's definitely not true. I mean, I think that's just a crazy rumor. But I do.
There are a lot of crazy rumors. And then where to?
I heard there are hundreds of plants. I didn't even know that.
No, that's definitely not true.
Plants all over. Plants are so many, you don't even know where they are.
There's like a dozen in the whole country at the most. Like a dozen. 20 at the most.
I heard hundreds.
Well, the plants are in the east part, mainly. Right?
Well, it's not like it happened suddenly. There were weeks and weeks and weeks where it was pretty clear they had weeks and weeks and weeks to plan for this.
But I think there was a lot of pressure though. You know, like to keep the grid up, to keep the power running. I think they were so worried about everything going down and everyone freaking.
On the news, there was this one guy who was saying they no longer have the personnel in a lot of places, that you can't just pack up and leave. You have to have all these people, all these trained personnel meticulously stow the material away, and that they may have waited too long until too many of those people were sick.
I didn't see this. When was this?
It was local. It was one of the last broadcasts before everyone started to go off the air.
People are not competent. Can I just say that? People are not competent.
I ran into this guy in the Walmart and we were talking about duct tape. There isn't any left at the Walmart, of course. And I never got any before because I thought, well, what's the use? And now I'm sorry because it's handy and I hate going into houses. I'm not good with the stink. So anyway, we were talking about duct tape and where we'd still have it. And he had this really good suggestion, which is the janitorial areas in schools. And so we were talking about duct tape and he had a cousin who worked in a nuclear power plant. Oyster Creek. It's near Asbury Park.
Wait,
He said-
Asbury Park. How far is that from us?
It's about 100 miles.
100?
Yeah. Indian Point's actually a lot closer.
How much closer?
About 30.
Yeah.
You ran into the guy at the Walmart? What did he say?
He said that what happens is that when the plant operators take the plant offline, that the cooling pools, which is where, you know, that the whole system continues to operate and the radioactivity, the rocks, are fine. Basically, for as long as there's electrical power to the plant, they just sit there. It's fine. And that when the plant goes offline, there are these massive generators that continue to power the plant and the cooling hills for weeks. But then they run out of fuel. And the electricity stopped and the fire started, and everyone is really distracted, and he gradually realizes, you know, I don't think anyone is thinking about this. And the weeks are kind of ticking away.
The fires were before.
Sorry. The big fires? The big fires, those were after.
The big crazy fires, they were before the grid went down.
No, we're talking about the big fires with the crazy explosions. Those were after.
Not where I was.
It depended on where you were.
Babe.
Sorry. Before, after, before, after, before. I'm sorry. He realizes no one is thinking about it.
Yeah. He's thinking about it. So he decides, well, okay, it's on me. And he formulates this plan where he's going to go to the plant and he's going to find the generator shed. And he said, the shed is going to be locked because when people are panicking, they aren't thinking, they just lock. I'm going to have to break it open. I'll bring a crowbar. I'll pry the fuck out of it. I'll bust the shed open and I'll refuel the generators. And that's what I'll do, right? For months. That'll be my task. I'll dedicate myself to refueling those massive generators until finally the generators will break down, because things always break down. But at that point, I guess at that point it's different. The radioactivity has settled, or like the worst of it has bubbled away. He was excited. It wasn't clear.
It's still just as radioactive. Like for 100 million years, it's still just as radioactive.
Yeah, but I think he thought that the gases wouldn't build up. There wouldn't be this issue of explosions or plumes.
But he
anyway.
knew what he was talking about, right? Like, he knew.
Yeah, but did he? His cousin worked at the guard box at the gate. I mean, he had these terms. And what he told me was that he had gone to do it. He was living 15 miles away at the time. So he sets out, he walks it, takes him a day and a half because of... Anyway, he walks it and he's there. He's at the station a mile from the main entrance. It's an utterly gorgeous day and he's siphoning gas off one of the tanks. He has containers, he has a dolly. Or what are those things where it's like a couple of planks and then it's got wheels basically like this and strips of carpeting?
Yeah, that's a dolly.
Okay, yeah. So he has a dolly. He's got containers of gasoline. He's determined. He's set and ready to go. And then he has a flash, a very vivid, just like how you imagine something. A waking fantasy. So he can see himself at the front gate of the plant, and there's reactor A right above him. But he doesn't look at it. He presses on and up the little service roadway, and he's at the shed. The service shed. And so he's totally picturing himself busting at the lock until he busts it open. And the shed is vast and shadowy, and at the end of it is this hulking generator. And as he's maneuvering the dolly inside, he realizes that there's no noise. In this shed with all those machines. And it's so quiet. He lowers the dolly. He steps inside. There's the generator. He touches it. It's cold. Dead. Too late. And his heart is pounding and he has this flutter in his stomach which he thinks, what is this? Is this adrenaline? And he thinks, probably not. And this ache starting up in his head.
Wait, is that how he, is that the first
This is
a headache?
This is just what he said. This is just what he told me. He has an ache and a stomach. So he leaves the shed and the reactor is right there, right above him, half in the sunlight. And this is when the first wave of nausea hits him. And he discovers he's shitting his pants. And this is weird. He doesn't want the reactor to get to watch him die. So he sets out and he's thinking, all I want is to get around that curve up there so I'm out of sight. Feats, just carry me that far. Feats, don't fail me now. And this is the point where he snaps out of it. He's at the station, a mile from the main entrance. He's got his containers and his dolly, and he looks up the roadway leading to the plant. And he knows he can't do it. He said, it's not knowing that's the problem. He said, I can handle anything if I just know what it is. I just can't manage the dread. And then we talked about duct tape. You're welcome to some if you want.
Oh, I'll stay away, alright. I'll stay away forever! And that's the line? It's, oh, I'll stay away, alright, I'll stay away forever?
Oh I swear to God, I was gonna blow.
Oh! Oh!
God!
Right. Right. Okay.
They're in the movie theatre. Yeah,
Right.
this is when Marge says, you're an awful man, and Bart says, it's you who's been trying to kill me. And then Marge says, you're an awful man, stay away from my son. And he says, oh, I'll stay away from your son, alright, I'll stay away forever.
Oh,
That's
Right.
awesome.
that's it. That's it.
Which freaks Homer out.
Mm.
And then Sideshow Bob's like all annoyed with himself, and he goes like, oh, no, that wasn't right, and he's frustrated and he walks off.
Can you do that with the rest of the episode?
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I really wish I could.
No, you underestimate yourself. That was brilliant.
It was so good.
I've actually never watched an episode of The Simpsons. And not all the way through. That bit comes from an ex-girlfriend. She always had this thing, this little routine, like you'd say, hey, would you mind not drumming your fingers like that? And she'd be like, oh, I'll stop drumming my fingers, alright. I'll stop drumming them forever. Completely annoying. Anyway, she's the one you really need. She was always quoting from them.
I'm Matt, by the way.
Oh, Gibson.
Jenny.
Maria.
Sam, and that's Colleen.
You were in the middle of an episode?
We were. Where were we?
Pandas.
Right, and Mo was shooing them away? Underlay?
No, we were actually much further. We were.
Movie theatre.
Yes.
Right, we were in the movie theatre.
And something's happening, and they're on a houseboat.
Yeah, the houseboat.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then there are piranhas.
There are piranhas. Oh, they're on Terra Lake.
Yes. Oh wait, is it Cape Fear in the cartoon?
No, it's Terra Lake.
Okay.
So, okay, right. Okay, so they're on the houseboat, and Sideshow Bob is like taking them out, and he's cut them loose so they're drifting in this river, right? And he takes Bart up onto the hold, like onto the deck, and Bart starts running away from him, right? So Bart runs up to the top deck, and he looks over the edge like he's gonna jump, and there are piranhas, right? So Bart goes, oh no! And so he runs down to the bottom deck, right? And he looks over the edge, and there are crocodiles.
Oh right, the crocodiles!
The crocodiles. So he looks over the edge, he's like, oh no! And so he runs back up to the top deck. Hear me out. And he looks over the edge, and he goes, oh. Right.
But I think we're forgetting something. There's cactus. Cactus.
The road trip. The road
Yes.
trip.
Oh, they drive to a cactus patch,
Yes.
right?
Oh.
They drive to a cactus patch.
Right. So they're driving to Terra Lake, and Homer's driving it. Oh, and Sideshow Bob's like clinging to the bottom of the car, and Homer sees this cactus patch, and he's like,
Hey everybody, wanna ride through this cactus patch?
and everyone's like, yeah, woo! So Homer drives through this cactus patch, right? And meanwhile, Sideshow Bob's like clinging to the bottom, like, ouch, ouch, ouch! Oh! You know, and don't they start singing like Gilbert and Sullivan?
Oh my god, because at the end.
Yeah, because at the end, right? At the end, Sideshow Bob and Bart sing the entirety of HMS Pinafore.
And at some point, him and Bart are doing a duet together.
Yeah. They sing like the entirety. The entirety. I mean the entirety of HMS Pinafore.
Never.
Yeah, like
No, never.
What never? No, never. What never? No, never. What never? No, never.
You know.
What never? No, never. What never will hardly ever. He's hardly ever sick at sea.
Oh wow.
Nice.
You're an aficionado, eh?
Oh, worse than that, I'm afraid. I belong to a small amateur society.
Is that you do schoolgirls?
Oh, I have played Pooh Bar in the Mikado twice.
Show me.
See, the issue is, the real issue is, you only have to ask me once.
Yes.
Bring it, okay? Me. 3 little mates from school are we, pert as a schoolgirl well can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little mates from school, everything is a source of fun. Nobody's safe for we care none. Life is a joke that's just begun. 3 little mates from school, 3 little mates who all unwary come from a ladies' seminary, freed from its genius tutelary. 3 little mates from school. Such a day. Such a day. You're just gonna sit there? You're not gonna come to greet me, or?
That's dogs, sometimes children.
Jenny, I can see the plug.
Oh, I thought I...
Gibson, is that where we set the chair?
Yeah, now it is. Maybe closer. I'm just not getting the, you know.
Not really.
Yeah, we just don't have enough candles.
I can rig up more. Easy.
Not currently in the budget. Okay, Richards. I saw one of their shows. I got one of their guys a drink afterwards. He said they have this plastic, this clear blue cellophane plastic over it. So
Yeah.
that wrap. Remember for food.
Yeah, very hard to come by.
Oh, a mirror in the back, right? Like behind?
Worth trying.
There's one in the bathroom I can de-rig.
Oh, we're gonna have to break it.
Yeah. Won't Angus? That's his name. That's their name, right?
Angus.
Won't they kick up a fuss?
From what he's taking from us in percentage, I think we can get a crummy mirror. Let's get this mark closer.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything close to the centre.
Oh, that gym was great.
Oh, roof caved in.
I know, but there isn't anything close to the centre.
Not apparently.
We've been through here a lot.
Yeah.
Colleen, this should be a bigger foot motion, yeah?
Yeah, it can be huge.
As long as you fully retract your foot each and every time, you know?
Yes. All the way back and all the way forward. And Matt, that second blank pause is going to be that moment longer.
I know. Can we,
Yeah, can we just run through the FBI scene again?
Oh
Yeah.
no, absolutely not. We've got to get commercials in gear.
But we've got to work on the episode. The episode is so creepy.
Absolutely. Tonight we work on the episode.
Okay, but at this moment, I feel like it's more efficient while it's in my head.
Yeah, and I just thought of like a perfection for my yelp of terror.
And the transition sucks. We have to work in the transition anyway.
Transition really does suck.
Jesus hell!
From the beginning? That would be so great.
Fine, we've got to get it set up in 2 seconds.
Thank you.
2 seconds.
You know what has got to be more of a thing also? Sideshow Bob, the houseboat, sorry.
Absolutely.
Right, I know.
Now
right.
it's sort of, here I am, clambering up the side of this houseboat. Here I am, shaking my fist. There's thunder. Now I think I'll go inside it. It just could be so much more of a thing.
I'd be happy for it to be more of a thing, you know?
Well, it's the timing. Right now, it's all over the place.
Well, we've never really said it.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity there.
In our copious free time. Sam, did you have a chance to adjust the padding on the rakes?
Yeah, it should be a more comfortable thwack now.
Thank you, Sam. Places and...
My name is Agent Seacrest, Mr. Simpson. Agent Seacrest, FBI Witness Protection Program.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Simpson, your family no longer needs to fear Sideshow Bob. We are relocating you to a houseboat on Terror Lake. And you'll have a new identity.
Woohoo! O.J. Simpson! O.J. Simpson!
That identity is in use from now on, Mr. Simpson. You will be Mr. Thompson.
Ooh,
Do you understand that? That's you now.
got it.
Homer Simpson no longer exists. You're Mr. Thompson now.
Got it.
Excellent. Let's just practice this moment, shall we? How are you, Mr. Thompson? Now that's you, remember? You're Mr. Thompson now?
Right, got it.
Good. Let's just practice that one more time, shall we? How are you, Mr. Thompson? Good morning, Mr. Thompson. Now, when I say Mr. Thompson, you respond as Mr. Thompson.
Oh. Right, sure thing.
Certain you're clear on this?
Piece of cake.
Really? Mr. Thompson?
Okay, look, I'm gonna call you Mr. Thompson. And when I say Mr. Thompson, I'm going to press on your foot. And when I press on your foot and say Mr. Thompson, you say hello, okay?
Sure thing.
Well, hello there, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson! Hello? Mr. Thompson! Mr. Thompson! Hi!
I think he's trying to talk to you.
Great!
Hey, can we just...
In the universe, on to commercials. Go, go, go! 1, 2, 3!
When it's been a hectic day, the cars, the rush, your crazy boss. When all you want to say is stop the world and let me off. When all you need is one sweet smiling face to see you through. Brush off your shoes, walk through the door. Your home is here for you. Your home is here for you. You're just gonna sit there? You aren't gonna come to greet me, or?
That's dogs, sometimes children. Come over here.
All the way over there, really?
Come here. Better?
A little. You aren't gonna turn the sound up?
It's got to prove it's worthy.
You know what I want.
You want me?
No, not you.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's been such a day. Do you know what I want?
You want a car?
So badly. Traffic was nuts balls. The fluorescents at work are driving me crazy. Hey, do you want to know the big news? What? Someone is stealing lunches from the refrigerator.
Someone is what?
Stealing lunches from the refrigerator. That's low, right?
Very low. Lunches which are properly marked?
Yes, with Sharpie in big lettering. Last Friday, they took Raoul's leftover Chinese sweet and sour pork pineapple fried rice and his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag?
He knows the second he lifts it up before he even opens it.
With his name on it in Sharpie!
Oh, fuck me, with his name on it. And his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag?
With his name on it, in Sharpie. He knows the moment he lifts it up before he even opens it. Why is this so light? Monday was Leslie's pizza pocket. Tuesday was Robbie's pork cabbage.
Sam? Yeah? That the mirror?
Sorry about that, folks. The towel was gone and I didn't want to risk a blanket. Did you want to keep going?
No, let's take a look.
I'll need to install properly, just to get a sense.
Oh, nice. Gibson, sit back so we can get you in position. Sam, that's an improvement. A definite improvement.
Right, Sam.
Hello?
Hurrah, Matt!
Excellent. No time for joy. Gibson, you were... No, Quincy. I was... And Mitchie brought in a homemade chocolate cake for the office, you know, so moist, thick, fudge frosting, and she had a piece, and I came in right as she was putting it out, and I had a piece, and then Michael had a slice. But 20 minutes later, it was all gone! All in one day! You know what I mean?
Right.
All in one day! Nobody can eat all of that. This isn't someone who can't be bothered going out. They're just taking it.
They're taking it just to take it.
Right? One of us is a predator.
You don't pack a lunch.
No, I eat out. I love pret-a-manger. Their sandwiches are so cute. They're so tidily cut and packaged. I like the roast beef with arugula and parm. I also love the turkey club sandwich, the BLT. It's cold outside, snow outside, but I'm tucked into my corner of the prey, cozy as can be, with my perfect compact triangle of chicken salad and a hot chocolate, with all the rest of the place just gabbling behind me. Hang on, I'm gonna go add the bath salts before the tub is done filling. And maybe some bath oil. Ooh, it's all steamy in here. Hang on. Oh, yummy.
Nice bath?
Really nice bath.
Hey, you want me to bring you a glass of Chablis? Or mineral water. I could bring you mineral water with a squeeze of lemon in it, or lime. Or I could bring you a grape Fanta, or one of those Italian sodas you like so much. Or a cran raspberry juice. Or a Diet Coke.
With ice?
Of course with ice. Why not with ice? Our freezer is chock full of ice.
Sounds dreamy. I'll just have a Chablis. Oh no, a Diet Coke. No, a Chablis. God, it's been a long day.
Sure thing.
How's the bath? Delicious. Rejuvenating. I feel like a brand new woman.
fine line between tantalization and torture.
Yeah, but why Chablis? Do we really have to be those kind of people?
People respond well to Chablis.
I think people are forgetting the taste and the ethos. They've reverted to pure sound pleasure. Chablis. It's an innocent wine. People like the innocence.
Also, isn't Chablis one of those wines that was out of fashion, but actually it's quite good?
No, a common misconception, but no. Quincy, really, do you want to be a Chablis drinker?
Seriously, Gibson? At this point, the only thing I care about my imaginary alcohol is that it is aged. Gibson,
I was a Chablis drinker.
like many people,
A proud Chablis drinker. Hey, what was going on with that water?
Sorry, my bad.
do you need more water back there?
No, I just dropped my bottle. I do have a system. Sorry, babe.
Call the plumber.
Hey, what about Shiraz? That sounds good too. Shiraz.
Shiraz makes people slightly nervous because they don't know whether they drank it or not, or even if they liked it or not, or even if it was red or white. The point of a commercial is to create a reality which is welcoming, not challenging.
I know, sure, yeah, but, you know, I feel like we're failing to exploit, in commercials, it's not just about feeling cozy and bounty. There was that whole other thing commercials used to do, like that question of identity. It's not just what is the desire, it's who has the desire. I think people are ready for status again.
You're joking.
In baby steps, I think people are ready for status again.
Do you know what would be great? If we could get that smell, that bath salt smell.
Oh, I hate that smell.
Would we just help melt it some, heat it some up in the pan?
We'll be stuck with that smell all night.
Oh, should we just get a hit of it at the beginning?
I hate that smell.
Look, I'm not alone. Sam, you hate that smell, right? That bath salt smell when the tub is filling with bath salts?
Are we doing the smell?
Guys, there's a lot going on back here already.
Well, bath salts, bubble baths, you know that chemical odour?
I like that smell. Where are the Diet Cokes? Does anyone know?
I heard someone truck them all to Denver.
Do not relax! We'll have this resolved in a tick!
I heard that too, but that's a crazy rumor, right?
There is a lot of trucking going to Denver.
But all the Diet Cokes, there must have been so many Diet Cokes in circulation. Millions. I know a guy in Wichita who has a stash of Diet Cokes. And do you know what he's selling them for? Lithium batteries. To a can. That's nuts. I'd wait until winter, and then I'd have it over ice. That pop sound, the sparkling fizz.
Well, if you figure,
No.
if you figure population 300 million, half of that is women, 150 million, and let's say 30 million are under 10, which is 120 million. Which is hard, so let's say 50 million are under 10 or over 70, that leaves 100 million. And let's say, only half of women drink Diet Coke, so that leaves 50 million, and let's say they have on average 2 a week, that brings us back up to 100 million, and let's say they have, 2 weeks worth in circulation. So that means at any given before moment, there are 200 million Diet Cokes around in shops and warehouses, and then there's an after population of about 1 million tops.
Less than that.
No one knows.
It just has to be far less than that, just percentage-wise.
It's not evenly distributed.
And we lose half again as many after that. Those first few years, half again as many,
No.
if not more.
No one knows.
Okay, so if it's 1 million, just to say 500,000, let's say, 400 Diet Cokes per woman. So that's,
Which actually isn't.
Over 7 years.
that's,
Half of them went up in the fires anyway.
I was drinking a lot of them. I had a little stream behind my place. It was hot that summer.
And a lot of people aren't drinking them at all. But people are drinking them. People like Diet Coke.
Well, queer people.
Now, hey there.
It's just a fact that queer people like Diet Coke more than straight people.
My uncle, the big fat butcher, like guzzled Diet Coke by the 2 liter.
Your uncle, the big fat gay butcher.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so it's once a week, twice a week over 7 days, which is over.
I was doing way more than that. When I could get a hold of it. But I haven't had one for 3 years.
Well, everyone was drinking it at first because of the water. People were going through soda, whatever it was.
So, yeah, that's actually, that's not so much.
So they might just be gone?
They might just be gone.
Except for that guy in Wichita.
And the stash in Denver.
Assuming that any of these numbers are even vaguely meaningful.
Right.
Alright, we're gonna move on to chart hits. Hey, Git. The candles.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, it's just as well, because that stuff is gonna kill you.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna lecture anybody. It's gone now, but that was a very scary sweetener.
You're so smart, babe.
Hey, can we go a little easier on the steam?
Yeah, how much are you using?
Oh, that was like 5 sticks. But the eraser's still loaded, so it's good for a few more sessions.
Go easy on it. We've only got 6 boxes left, and there's a fire in Hereticoma.
Yeah.
Wait, Hereticoma, we don't really want Hereticoma, do we?
We're negotiating for it. We're negotiating for it with primetime players.
Not with primetime players, with the reruns.
No, the reruns, I know. When was that decided?
Wait, that wasn't what we decided.
No, we did.
Hereticoma is a wildly inaccurate
No,
show.
we did.
We did, Gibson.
You were at the landing, but what you don't remember. Okay, obviously we can't make every decision based on quorum, but I think we should decide on a category of decision which is decided by quorum, and I think repertoire should fall within that category.
You're so smart, babe.
Right? Yes, right. What you don't remember is that we all agreed that Hereticoma is a shitty show. But A, we may be able to improve it. Matt has a line.
A line.
And B, Springfield Files is an even shittier show.
I know, but Springfield Files was a great show. People remember loving that episode.
Back in the day, yes, our version sucks. You know it does. And if we don't play it, we lose it anyway. And every time we do play it, it'll diminish our reputation.
If we trade it, we don't have a single show on our repertoire with Mr. Burns. And this is not about me playing him. It's the character. People really love him. Someone is going to remember. Someone is going to come forward.
Yes, obviously, eventually. Look, Gib, we went through all this. We decided.
We decided?
We did.
We decided.
We did. We had to make a decision on it. They were going to offer heretics to Richards.
Was I peeing? I don't remember this.
You were in the room.
Was I drinking? I don't remember this.
I think you were angry. Maybe you weren't listening.
Yeah, but was I?
You were drinking. Maybe you were drunk. Well, we were all drunk.
I don't. I don't. I really don't. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is brain damage.
Gibson.
No, don't go there.
Of course it is. Deposits, ruptures, plumes, seepage.
Gibson, no.
No one knows. West on every single time it rains.
Yeah, okay.
In North Carolina, no one knows what's really going on. Hundreds of miles from anything, everything A-OK, and then skin peeling off.
Gibson,
Oh,
please,
no goes off up with blocks of spray painted concrete and electrical tape. No one knows what's going on. Tanks with water in them, and everyone's guessing. No one knows what's in the water, or what's been creeping, or what's been seeping all this time through shale or wherever.
Gibson, shut the fuck up!
Please,
Gibson,
shut up! Shut up! You know it has.
Gibson!
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to talk about that.
It's just I don't remember any moment when it was decided. I remember the discussion. I remember chiming in. I just don't remember any moment when it was settled. It really was settled.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I think you were angry. I think you were drinking. I think you weren't listening.
Yeah, but
You were drinking. And it wasn't a great batch.
It was my batch. No. It was terrible. I had a headache the whole next day.
Right?
right.
Okay.
But what was the line?
It was a good one. And what if we picked the wrong religion? Every week we're just making God madder and madder.
Yeah. That's a good line. That's a great line. The reruns don't have that, right?
Right.
But that's it. Just one line.
We decided, Gibson, we really did.
Yeah, and other people will come forward with lines. Like, that's one people remember.
They didn't for them.
We've got to go to circuit. I really think we do. If the lines are out there, they will come to us. I have every faith.
Jenny, shall we discuss the booth?
The booth?
Gibson, that was a private conversation.
I never pretended to be anything more than lying there with my eyes closed resting.
This is what about the booth?
Jenny?
Something which I have not brought to the attention of the group because it's serious and I'm not positive.
But you're pretty positive.
But I'm pretty positive that I don't know how much longer we can go on buying lines.
Oh, really?
Jenny, that's not.
That's not on the table. We rely on the booth.
Yeah.
You aren't dealing with the people. People are making anything up, and when I tell them no, thanks, it's starting to get ugly.
But you've had that. People making things up. People getting angry. You get that all the time.
I've gotten people who are hungry and desperate. I've gotten people who are crazy. But after the show last week in Pond Creek, a man came up to me. I do remember him vaguely, and he said, "You used my line." I said, "No." He said, "You used my line and you never paid me for it." I said, "I can assure you no." He said, "Calm thyself, Bartron, and tell me now where the magic space crystals which can save the galaxy are hidden." I gave you that line. You said you didn't want it, and now you're using it. Pay up. I said, "That can't have been the line you offered me." I said, "Look, we found the day, we found the line I wrote down." I said, "Look, that's your signature. That's the line in the show. That's not the line in the show." He said, "What is this book? What is it? It's pen on paper. It doesn't mean anything. You rewrote the page. You forged my signature. You stole my line, and I want my payment." And he knew it wasn't his line. He was lying to my face, and I knew he was lying. This guy was bold. Lately, people are bold, and that's new.
But Jenny, we can't not. If we stop buying lines, we're going to lose out to shows that keep buying lines.
What if we restricted it just to brokers, to people we have trusted relationships with?
No, those guys. I don't know about those guys. I mean, one week they say they've got nothing for you, and then you trade a show to Richards, and then the next week they just suddenly happen to have like an entire scene. The best lines come from people we don't know. People who walk right up to the booth.
I got that one person who wrote for Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that was good. We bought that, right?
It was that whole chunk of Heart of Bartness, plus the lines for Lisa the Vegetarian. And he said he had a really good piece of much ado about nothing. But he was the one. He said he'd have to join up. He said we'd have to take him with us. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he went to Richard's?
They're not taking people on now, are they?
Sometimes. They're also kicking people out.
Pond Creek. Pond Creek has never been great, right? Let's say we take Pond Creek off the route. Maybe we add Sulphur and Helena as we're crossing into Kansas. Look, I know it's not great business, and I know it sucks for the horses, but they'd love to have us.
It's not just Pond Creek. Muskogee has always been cool, but 2 weeks ago...
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. I didn't like the feeling.
No.
Right.
Look, we're starting to assemble some really good episodes. Like, we're putting together a rather accurate show.
Richards is having the same problem too, I bet.
Maybe their security detail is better than ours.
Right here, sweetheart.
Honey, you do a great job, but you're just hiring people town to town. Richards has 6 guys on permanently.
We don't need to be Richards. We don't need 23 shows.
They've got 27 now.
Oh my god.
27? Who's did they buy?
Thursday night.
Oh.
Those guys were losers anyway.
You know, I've heard.
No, I know what you've heard, but that's definitely a rumour.
We don't need 27 shows. There's room for more than Richard's couch.
Let's not kid ourselves. If Richards has a strong enough security detail, they keep buying lines. They keep buying lines, they assemble superior shows. Our shows look shitty in comparison. We lose audience. We lose more audience until we're selling our repertoire to Richards show by show by show! Thursday night held out as long as they could. I think most of those guys went into the Shakespeares and some of them just sold themselves outright.
Well, I hear Richards has a stash of lithiums and 10 of those super powerful camping flashlights, and they're going to do a dusk to dark showing of a streetcar named Marge with a spotlight finale at the end.
Well, they can't keep that up for long.
Long enough though, right?
Still kills me they've got a streetcar.
Our commercials are excellent.
Yeah.
Our commercials are great.
They are great. They are excellent. We don't even need the booth for the commercials. Alright, keeping it together. Moving on. There's only a few more hours of daylight left and we're yet to run chart hits all the way through.
Yeah, chart hits. Let's do it.
Alright.
Costumes,
Absolutely costumes.
It shall be.
Hey, has anyone seen my glasses recently?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Is toxic in or out? What do we decide?
In for the moment.
In.
Wait, it is a piece of music which does not play well with others, but I want it. But she wants it, so it's in for another go round.
Make sure we're on time next time, people.
Yeah.
Lots of energy, guys.
Right, that's on me. I don't bring this energy. Go!
Oh my god.
La, la, la.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're driving through the American West. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American East. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Driving through the American South.
Southwest, southeast.
Across the plains.
Along the coast.
Straddling the borders.
With the radio on. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Crank up the tunes.
Baby, can't you see? I'm calling. A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. Too high, can't come down. It's in my head spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
Ba 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 da da da, ba 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 da da da, ba ba She will wear you out. Living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. Hello, hello, baby, you got, I can hear a thing.
I have got no service in the club, you see.
What did you say? Are you breaking up on me?
Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kind of busy.
Kinda busy, kinda busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. I have my head and my heart on the dance floor. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. I have my head and my heart on the dance floor. Telephoning, I'm busy.
If you had one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, would you capture it? Just let it slip.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already.
Mom spaghetti!
He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd rose so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking now. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over.
You
Blam.
better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yo! Lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to go. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
You better!
And I park the car, but I don't put on the brake. You zip up your jacket, and my fingers start to shake. I'm on the verge of laughing, and maybe I'm a fool. I'm going to say goodbye so lightly as I try to keep my cool. Now I know that I've got to say goodbye, and I keep my cool, and I do not cry. Now I'm on the highway, and I roll the top down. The storm lashes my face as I speed through this town, and I'm wet with the rain, and I'm drenched in my tears. My body's been shaken for what seems like 100 years. And I see and I know everything, and it's the end of everything.
That's all says. Da 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 da.
Ooh, it's Cat Terror Kids, our new home! And that was not enough time for the quick change, obviously. Not even in the dress. And, Colleen, do I need to be in the last number?
You do.
Well, can this thing just be plopped? If you can get the house
Right,
code
and so just...
yeah, it's just a hand issue. I don't have enough hands.
Okay, you can be her wig hands, everyone else.
I have enough time, but I think I zigged when I should have zagged.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, Gib. Do you have enough time to get under there?
Yeah, did anyone see me?
I wasn't looking. I'll keep an eye on it next time. Hey, what if he has a big blot of engine oil on his face? Just like a big blot of engine oil.
Yeah.
On the nose and like over.
Like on the eye, like a black eye?
Yeah.
Like one of those dogs.
If you can get it. At this time we could use, I don't know what. Was that your thunk? Coming down, that wasn't your thunk, that was my thunk. It's gonna be more of a thunk. I don't know how much more of a thunk I can do with my bare body. There's a board underneath it, maybe.
Or a shred of metal? No.
A hollow board? A piece of one of those doors.
Yeah, but when are we going to get that out of there?
I think I saw one in the stash of lumber out the back.
This is a whole other moving part. I just want to register that.
It's just... It's gotta be more of a thing. So what do you... It's gotta be more of a thing. So what do you think then? Blot here, blot there? Yeah, that could be kind of great.
You need something black, but with that reddish sheen, like viscous, but
But
also...
it's a cartoon. I think even just mud, something dark and thick.
But it can't look like mud. It's got to look like engine oil. So it's not just that he's dirty, it's that whole thing, like all during the journey, he's clinging to the underbelly of the car and hot engine oil in his face, but he perseveres. Like, that's what makes him scary.
I just think something on a person's face is funny. I think it's better if it's not realistic. I think that's just distracting.
Okay, this is that discussion.
This is a cartoon. That's what we're doing. A cartoon. You keep trying to turn it into a drama.
I'm not trying to turn it into a drama, Quincy. I'm trying to create a richer sense of reality, and that's part of what makes it funny. Things are funniest when they're true, right?
I just think if we're giving everything motivations, then where's the power? Where's the joy? No motivations, no consequences. That's the point of a cartoon. Where else do we get to experience that? Nowhere.
I'm just saying we have a chance to, like, engage at the same time with, like, larger... Are we just entertaining them? We have an opportunity here to provide meaning.
Meaning is everywhere. You get meaning for free whether you like it or not. Meaningless entertainment, on the other hand, is actually really hard. Look, if you don't like what we're trying to do, why don't you go somewhere commensurate with your matchless aesthetic? Go to one of the dramas. Hey, the blonde on the West Wing, the one on Tulsa Circuit, is pretty sick. Maybe they'll take you in there. It's not like you're really pulling your weight here anyway.
Ooh. Quincy. Jesus Christ.
Babe.
What?
I think I got it.
Oh, right. We're gonna keep it moving. Gib, can you get back in there? Under. Gib. Oh, yeah, you're right on it. Sideshow Bob, everyone. Sideshow Bob, emerging. Just gonna slide that over there. Oh, and is the rakes in position?
Yep.
Oh, excellent.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. At last, Bart Simpson, at last, while you and your family cozy yourselves away in this houseboat, while you play cards and drink hot cocoa, I shall be lurking here like a crocodile. Only with much better skin and a superlative singing voice. And come nightfall! Show's not till tomorrow, gentlemen. What's going on in here? It's fine, Colleen, it's fine. Something I can help you with? If you don't have any business here,
Colleen,
which
come
you
on.
do not, I swallow and just,
Colleen, shut up.
gentlemen, motherfuckers, I did not get this. I didn't find anything which would be of interest to you in the back of our wagon. Please, Maria!
Don't want to make it worse.
Maria? Do you have the keys?
Yes.
Can you just bring them out?
That's intermission, folks.
There will be no charge for that.
Good evening, I'm Troy McClure.
Willie grabbed his ray, shook it with a mighty force. Rambo grabbed her bullhorn and Thelma grabbed her purse.
I'm here to report incident at the Springfield Nuclear Power Tower.
And Flanders sees his cross,
Because God is always handy.
and now that Upper's back was turned, Nelson grabbed the candy and we all ran over there. We ran towards the siren's blare.
The smoke is streaming through the night,
And through the night a glare, we heard a boom. Was there a bomb? And Grimby raised his hands for calm. Long past pictures of Chablis,
and no one shouted flee.
no one shouted flee. No one thought to flee. Wow, 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 wow.
What's that, Kent? I'm receiving a report from the site.
We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta.
Above the smoke there is a moon.
I'm here to report enigmatic power plant owner M. Burns is inside the building.
We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta.
Beyond the flame a million stars.
Feet don't fail me, feet don't fail me. Feet don't fail me, don't fail me, feet.
The parking lot there's body strewn.
Remain calm. Stay where you are.
Survivors struggle to their cause.
Don't fail me, feet don't fail me now. No, don't fail me now. We just can't get there fast enough. Smoke whipping through the air, make me gasp and sweat. When the towers were on two pillars of light, and I hear the screams in the lit up night, and I'm stopped in my tracks just like last night.
What? Kent, you're breaking up.
The darkness swims with a radiant light. I know in my soul this is the crazy life. Upside, inside, and I see you through the smoke. The sky is devil red. It reached for me, but I broke. The world is made of flame. I twist and turn and choke. This is the vida loca. We are living la vida loca. No one thought to flee. No one to flee. Remember.
Lisa Marie Kempner.
Remember.
Quentin Louise Peace.
Remember.
Tavonna Ellis Fraser.
Remember.
Georgia Ann.
Remember. Martin 9/11. Susanna Sarah Quinn. Cecilia Calderon. Michael Scott Nguyen.
You may know me. You may have known me.
Liza Al-Zahawi, Jennifer Holloway, Alberto John Rossi, Scheisser and Lorraine.
You may have known me. Now, there's no knowing me.
No one used to flee, only one family, only one family.
Mom, Dad, Lisa, Maggie, this way.
Runs towards their destiny on a dark and savage journey. Roads broken
away. First drops of rain, first hours of night, first moments of sorrow, our first day of flight.
I'm a brand new man, it's a bold new day. My family is safe and we're sailing away.
But we don't know where we are sailing to, and we don't know what we are going to do. The rivers rage, the end of day, and morning seems so far away.
We'll sail to the horizon, and if we fall off, we'll pick ourselves up, we'll dust ourselves off.
There's a storm coming.
I know.
There's a storm coming.
I know.
There's a storm coming. I know. If we could only return to Springfield. Night was bright as day. Street lights shone on every corner. Lamps glowed in each cafe. The movie theater flickered with every story known. You long to speak to someone, you pick up the telephone. The air is filled with music, the streets are filled with laughter. And if you want to eat something, you'd open the refrigerator. But if we had a telephone, it would only ring and ring. There's no one there to answer. Streets are filled with nothing. We want to go back to Springfield, to glide through all those days. Each crowd a pack of stories, each heart a single place. Springfield, 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 Springfield.
You ladies with your fussing, everything will be just fine. We'll play pods and drink hot cocoa, have a real good time. We'll pretend there is no river, we'll pretend there is no night. We'll drop the shades, ignore the storm, it will be alright. Yes, it will be alright. Everything will be alright.
Sky is churning, muddy green. The river now is black. Sky is filled with lightning. Oh, we're never going back. I know.
Coming, Dad.
There is no going back.
Charming, disarming, full of glee, frolicsome as such sprites can be. Everyone's going to be sad. Three little lads who all unwary, warrior family. Are we scary? Come, let us all be extra merry. Everyone's going to be sad. Ooh. Things are going to turn out bad.
Looks like the cat dragged you in.
Oh, and you're looking as fresh as a daisy, my boy. Life has been kind to you. A pity. The world has so much to teach us, and I consider it my responsibility, and yes, I will confess it, my pleasure, to see to it that you are educated.
Sucks for you, I'm a bad student.
I feel I can motivate you to learn. Our first teacher, our loving family.
Loving family. Homer is a small-time drunk. My sister is the most annoying nerd on the planet, and Mum, God love her, you gotta love her. The blue hair and the nagging. Good riddance and all, I say. I'm better off without them. I'll be my own man.
You'll be alone soon enough, Bart Simpson.
Your beef was with me, Mr. Burns. Just let them go now.
Let them go, you say? Let them go where? Out into the storm? Oh, that would hardly be kind. We're midstream now, in the middle of a raging river. I slipped the rope as I plunged from the dock. If the crocodiles don't eat them, then the piranhas will. And if the piranhas don't, well, then the current will smash them into 1,000 pieces against the rocks. No, much better that we remain indoors tonight. Why, we'll play cards and drink hot cocoa.
And Burns, you better back away. You better toss those schemes aside, 'cause you're messing with a Simpson, a man of fury and pride.
That's right, you're messing with a Simpson.
Cowabunga! Way to bust a guy, please.
Mind over that, little bro. Watch and learn. That's right, you're messing with the Simpsons. We're a united family. Yes, you've provoked the wrath of Simpsons. If you've got half a brain, you'll flee. You're gonna go from dreams of glory to the gutter and the skids.
Looks like you could have done it too if it weren't for those dark.
Oi! Oh, rebel Simpsons! I'm come over all chills.
Now you look here, Mr. Burns.
A Spitfire! I just adore a Spitfire. Excellent. Why, you have that same antic spirit as your lovable scamp brother. And my, would you look at those wee enchanting fisticuffs. Such a fierce, determined warrior digits. Why, I could just eat them up. Now, take a look at these babies. Appetizing, no? No? You don't think so? Oh, I see. You were distracted by my tattoos. Yes, of course you were. Well, they are very interesting tattoos indeed, for you see, they tell a very important story. The story of the left hand and the right. The story of the world. Now, pay very close attention, little children. Watch and learn. Right here we have Miss Enemy Love, proud and sassy, just as pleased as Punch. And then along comes old H.A.T.E. Hate, sour and surly as the day is long. And there's an eyeball. Woo! And there's a snarling. And now there is a battle royale. But not to worry, folks. Love's a mighty mixer, and love is a winner, all right? Love is... but no, say it ain't so. Love isn't winning no more. Love's a struggling, love's a straining. No, say it ain't so. Oh, children, it's so. Love is down for the count. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, is that an eyelash I need flattening? Oh no, folks, love is little children. We have got to rouse love in time. We have got to make such a clatter and a calling, such a whoop and a hollering. We need to wake love up, folks. Wake love up, folks. Love up, folks. And beats old H-A-T-E handily. Reassuring, isn't it? So you see, little Lisa Simpson, I bring you love. Love triumphant, love captivating, love intoxicating, love delectable, love just so gosh darn yummy.
Just remember, little Lisa, everything will be fine. Love will always try. It will always follow night. Everything will be alright. Yes, everything will be.
That's right, you had your daddy, pumpkin. Every little thing is going to be just right. Now, where was I? Oh yes, that's right. I was singing. My. La 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 la. Baby, there's no yes in bowling. A guy like me should wear a warning. You're dangerous. You're falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. You need a hit, babe. I'll give you it.
He's dangerous.
I'm loving it. Do you feel me now?
He's toxic. You're slipping under.
Just one taste of my boys in paradise.
Oh, you love what he does. Oh, it's so very toxic.
can help you no longer. Steady now. Don't you even think about jumping. The crocodiles and piranhas will just have to wait just until I've finished with you. Now take one last look at it all. Have you seen all that there is to see? Then you will want to make your final goodbyes. The floor is yours.
I stand on the deck. I don't feel the boat sway. My heart's already gone. My soul's already slipped away. This is my final hour in the heart of the storm. No peace in my heart, nothing warm. This is the moment when I say goodbye. The whole world and I, the whole world and I. And I keep my cool, and I do not cry. I only want to say goodbye to everything. It's the end of everything. The woods are ablaze, lightning cracks in the sky. Smoke full of and I'm wet with the rain, and I'm drenched with my tears. I've been alive for what feels like 100 years. This is the part where I say goodbye. This is my final lullaby. Everyone I love has gone. They'll have vanished by the dawn. Yes, I'll have joined them by the dawn.
Wonderful! I do love a poignant warble. You may think me soft, it is a foible. This has been such sweet reverie under a dewy sky, but the dream is over. Wakey, wakey, Bart Simpson, time to die.
Do you want me to kneel, stand, or to sit?
Now, where is that famous Simpsons spirit? It's in there somewhere. How I hear it. Boys! You're not that rap. Yes. I refuse to believe that a gentleman of my feminine propensity will over candies, babies, amenities, a sweet temper is going to mash your skull open, slide your eyeball from the sockets and gulp down knees. I'll enjoy the taste of your face and your defeat. Really? Nothing? Ah, you are sadly lacking zest. Let's make things interesting. There we go. Do your best.
However you want. Let's just get this done.
Not hope when hope is senseless, son.
Certain you're ready? No last minute, please.
Remember,
Bring it.
remember,
Hit me.
remember, you've got to breathe.
For you, sir.
It's useless.
Right?
You've got to carry on, but you've got to carry on.
Bart Simpson, trust you to bundle dying.
That was a reflex. I wasn't trying.
You've got to keep your eyes open when all you can see is shit. Never surrender, the world never turn from it.
You just startled me. I'm ready to die.
Oh, my boy, your savage pose says that's a lie.
I gotta prove myself. Stop the music. This moment, you own it. Better not let it go. You've already taken 2 shots. Do not miss your chance for this opportunity to end my lifetime. Come on, Bart. Get yourself into place. Face the long goodbye. The final sign. Sayonara, suckers. Concruel, toodaloo. Mr. Burns, snap to it. Let's see what you can do.
I'm not gonna run, straining to dispatch you. There's no escape hatch for you. You're spinning on a boat down a river in a world that's wrong. Your family is gone, the world's on fire. No hope for you to aspire to, no earth, no air, that won't inspire you. And if you could learn to summon courage to conquer dread. Yes, that's right. Ghost Simpsons, I'm not deaf. I have been aware of your off-key musical maundering since the beginning. Ghost Simpsons? It wouldn't matter, little Bartlett. You'd still be dead, dead, dead.
Mom? Dad?
Nothing protects us, nothing holds us, nothing brings us on. But we stumble ahead anyway. We sprint, we fight, you're going to fight, and fight.
And fight! And fight! And fight! And fight! And fight! Itching! Scratching!
Fight, and fight, and fight, and fight, and fight!
There's no one looking after me, just shadows in their history. There's nothing for me up ahead. The river curves and then I'm dead. But I believe I'm gonna stick around for another second or two. Cause I've never done what I've been told, and Burns, you don't want me to. I believe I'm gonna stick around for another second or two. I'm gonna make a little trouble, gonna cause a hullabaloo!
Another second or two, there is nothing, my dear boy, another second can do. Not for you.
You only got one shot to not miss your chance. You only got one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot.
Don't fail me now!
Don't fail me now! Don't fail me now!
This is no victory, Bart Simpson. You may have succeeded, but you have not triumphed. Yes, only dumb luck could pluck you from my clutches. And if you think that fate, fortune, or God, or some other silly some such rescued you from me, then oh my boy, what a savage surprise the rest of your life is going to be.
This is it, Burns. You're never coming back.
What? Never?
No, never.
What? Never? Yes, that's right. Kill me, Bart Simpson. Kill me all you like. But don't be surprised when you and I meet again. Yes, that's right. I'm never going away. I'm never leaving. I will be here, Bart Simpson, for 100 years. Yes, I will be here, Bart Simpson, for 1,000 years. Yes, 100,000, a million years. I will be here, Bart Simpson, for forever.
You'll stay awake forever.
The stars have parted for the stars. They're glowing, stunning.
next I'll see. I'm running forward anyway. I'm not afraid to meet the day. The whole world is filled with everything. I'm a boy who could be anything. And now I will be everything. The whole world unfurls before me. A great adventure lies before me. I'm reaching out for everything. I'm calling out to everyone. There's nothing I'm afraid to be. The world is new and glittering. I'll run towards it hopefully. Love never dies in memory. And I will meet life gloriously. Yes, I will meet my life so gloriously. I will meet life gloriously. Yes, gloriously. Okay, for everything that you've done, because this experience has been incredible. You both are the most incredible directing team that we could have asked for. You have made this experience so amazing. You've let us run creatively, free, and go crazy. And we love you so much. And we just wanted to show our appreciation for all of you guys. So this one is for you. And the jacket. It's lovely.
This show would not be like
what it is without Agnes. They have made this incredible. I think